Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the WWE Elite Collection 107 Finn Balor figure from Mattel. Let's do this. Aesthetically speaking, this figure looks utterly fantastic, and honestly, I think probably one of the best representations I've seen in the Elite Collection. And that really starts with just the recipe they've used here. Just all the parts pretty much like spot on. I think they kind of nailed his physique and his proportions in plastic form, and can't ask for more than that. So yeah, I just think this works pretty much perfectly. You get the black plastic for the arm wraps, which works really well because you don't get any paint rub. Really nice details on the pants. The shade of purple is perfect. Even the shoes just look really nice, again with those touches of purple. Then you get the face scan, the face sculpt, and like spot on. Cannot get more direct than that. I mean, pretty much every detail about it too. Not only they kind of match the piercing eyes, the beard looks like kind of shaded in just right. You get the fade working just as it should. So yeah, pretty much a fantastic likeness, and probably one of the best I've seen from the Elite Collection, which is really saying something. So yeah, really great looking figure. Really great assembly of accessories here. So let's jump into it. And right out of the box, we do get a pair of our requisite C grips. It's actually both alternating hands right out of the box, and the other hand that is actually on that left hand out of the box is the pointing hand, and we get two of those as well. And both left hands do have the tattoo on the back of the hand, which is really cool. Then we get the hoodie. This is just fantastic. Again, Mattel's been killing it with the soft goods here, and very basic, like one layer, but I mean the silver for the zipper is a really nice touch. The hood folds pretty much perfectly. It folds down nicely. It goes over the head exactly as it should. So just, yeah, fantastic piece of soft goods. Then we get 3 different head sculpts. So obviously we get his unmasked kind of scowling face. Then we get 2 entrance masks. So we get the spiky one. This is one he wore. Feel like it was an episode of Raw. I know it was around when the Hellraiser reboot, reimagining, what have you, came out. And I thought a really cool tribute. This is a little more, not as quite on the nose as some of his other representations of popular media. So I was definitely a fan of this. And then we get another entrance mask, which, I don't know, screams Tron to me. I don't know if that's the inspiration here, but really cool. Just kind of a blank, kind of black, glossy shield, basically. And then you see his ears. And again, the hair kind of peeking out the back. Just really nice touch. So really well done, and that will do it for accessories. Really nice articulation balance here, as we can see, freestanding kicks. This did take a little bit of work to get into, and we're gonna get into why at the end. But overall, pretty much what we expect from the Elite Collection. So we have our barbell joint from the body into the head. So we're looking up about that far, down about that far. Actually, it's not really down at all because we're running into the beard. We do get some tilt, we get rotation, hinge and swivel at the arms, so we're coming into a perfect T. We do a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows coming to there. Then we get hinge and swivel all horizontal. We get our standard ab crunch, so we're going about that far forward, not too bad. Arch back a little bit better. Then we get rotation at the waist. Mine is a wee bit loose. It's definitely loosened up since I've opened the figure. Come down to the hips, almost full splits, beautiful. Front kick, full 90, perfect. We get thigh swivel, we get double jointed knees coming up to there. And then here's where things get a little shaky, literally. So the cut is right here at the top of the sneaker, as it should be, but is definitely very kind of precarious there, because I go to get the point here, and you can see that pulling, and that frightens the hell out of me. So it can go further back, but I'm not going to push it because I don't want to break the figure. So I'm a little worried about that. We can go forward, but again, then we're pushing back here. It's just not a very strong joint. So we do get that rotation, but that's about it. And then we get a little bit of rocker side to side. It is definitely one of the looser figures. We do get rocker in and out. So just, be careful with the stability, but it looks good. It doesn't really hold up, but overall, definitely some decent articulation. Getting into size comparisons, here he is with a couple other members of the Judgment Day, with some other WWE figures, with some other wrestling lines, with some domestics, with some imports, with some monsters. Finally, with Articulate Icons Oni, and yours truly in human form as a Valorous Action Force figure. So my final thoughts on the WWE Elite Collection 107 Finn Balor figure from Mattel is that this figure absolutely kicks ass, and that's extra impressive because I'm not even really a Finn Balor fan. On paper, he should probably be a shoo-in for one of my favorite wrestlers, but just something doesn't click for me. However, this action figure just, like, it rules. It's awesome. It definitely kind of makes me more of a fan. And so, you know, we can chalk that up to something I haven't talked about in a while, actually, the magic of action figures. And yeah, it rules. The accessories are fantastic. The likeness is spot on, pretty much top to bottom. It's just a fun figure to pose, just with the exception of the ankles and the feet. They're not unstable, as I kind of said in the articulation, but they are definitely, like, I don't want to push the ankles too far because I don't want to rip the like swivel at the top of the shoe. So there's that. But other than that, like, everything about this figure is just absolutely fantastic. So if you're a Finn Balor fan, if you're a fan of the Judgment Day, like, do not sleep on this figure. Honestly, probably it's up there with some of my favorite elites so far of this year. So absolutely worth picking up. And it's available, I think it's on pegs in a few stores, and it's showing up on a few different online locations. So if I can find a link, I'll have one or two in the description below for you to pick one up if you are so interested. That being said, I hope you found this review informative and somewhat entertaining. And if you did, hope to see you back, because I do multiple reviews a week of action figures related to tokusatsu, dinosaurs, monsters, pro wrestling, and more. So if any of that appeals to you, come back. Let's talk about some really nice plastic and just escape the world for a while. But at the end of the day, I hope you're well. I hope that all of your toy dreams come true, and most importantly, I hope that you and yours stay weird, simians.